Hi Leo Rising, let's get into your astrology horoscope for December. December is a much more relaxed and calm month in comparison to November, which has been wild, chaotic, and just all over the place due to retrogrades and the intensity of Scorpio season. December is much needed because it's giving us an opportunity to rest, reflect, so we can recharge our batteries so that we can kickstart the year ahead. Let's get straight into it. So December the 4th, we have a full moon in Gemini at 13 degrees, activating your 11th and 5th house axis. So the moon in Gemini will be in your 11th house of groups, network, social circles, friendships, and your hopes and wishes for the future. And the sun will be in Sagittarius in your 5th house of joy, pleasure, leisure, creativity, the inner child, and also this area of life can also roll over relationships. So that's where the energy is at, and it's showing that there is some tension or something is culminating, coming into fruition, completion, or even there may be some type of ending, letting go, or just a complete shift in energy. Now, this is connected very much so with the Mercury retrograde we had in November that kicked off in Sagittarius, because we're going to have a lot of energy happening in Sagittarius this month. So there may be something regarding friendships that changes, maybe an ending of a friendship, a change in a friendship or a group, or something transforms in your hopes and wishes for the future, or you create something new, especially with that 5th house energy. You perhaps start to channel something, create something, or do something that really brings you a lot of light and happiness and joy in your life. So this is looking like a really nice energy for you because the 11th and the 5th house are very positive areas of life. So there could be a nice positive shift or transformation occurring here, connected to either hopes and wishes for the future, friendships, groups, other people, or when we're looking at the 5th house, we're looking at your creative gifts, abilities, what makes you happy, what brings you joy in your life. Now, I just want to stay on the topic of the 5th house because it's very significant this month. December the 11th, we've got Mercury re-entering Sagittarius. So if you go back to November where Mercury retrograde kicked off its journey in the sign of Sagittarius, it occurs in your 5th house. Think about what was going on there, or what kind of was either delayed or you had to go back and forth with, or didn't really come into fruition, because with Mercury re-entering Sagittarius in its direct motion in your 5th house, and also on December the 19th, we're going to have a new moon here. This is showing that there's something that is going to bring a lot of joy into your life. So this could be connected to either your creative gifts and abilities, your creativity, how you express yourself, using your creational energy to create something very significant for your life, or leisure, joy, pleasure coming into your life, or even this could be connected with romance and dating. But there seems to be a lot of moving forward, a lot of progression, a lot of movement, travel, and also a new beginning, a new chapter, a new cycle in the 5th house. So this could bring a lot of positivity into your life. And it can mean a couple of different things. Of course, this is depending on your chart, your individual chart. But overall, there's this positive flow, this beautiful, abundant energy coming into your life during this time. Neptune goes direct this month on December the 10th at 29 degrees of Pisces. So that will be impacting your 8th house of shared finances, resources, intimacy, and deep spiritual transformation. Saturn recently just went direct in your 8th house. So with Saturn and Neptune both here, going direct, this energy, this area of life, any type of situations you've been experiencing in this area of life, now that energy is going to start to move forward, and any type of mist or lack of clarity you've been experiencing, that will all start to shift as well. So it's quite a positive, and it's about integrating the lessons you have learned over the last couple of months. Let's get into moving forward, because we've got a ton of Capricorn energy coming in that is really supporting us to kickstart the new year. December the 15th, Mars, the planet of action and achieving, how we use our energy to get things done and succeed and conquer, and our masculine energy is entering Capricorn. Mars loves being in Capricorn because it gets a lot done. And it's all going to be happening in your 6th house of your everyday life, how your everyday life is structured, your routine, your habits, wellness, and work. So this could be a time where you just have everything together. You know, you're going to work, you're getting those hours in the gym, you're working out, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're busy, but you have everything under control, and you have really good time management skills. And you're not lacking in anything because this Mars in Capricorn is providing and equipping you with all that you need so you can flourish in your everyday life, especially when it comes to work goals. Now, we also have the sun entering Capricorn on December the 21st, shining light into your sixth house, shining light and vitality here. And on December 24th, we got Venus, a planet of love and relationships. So it seems like you're really focused and invested in the sixth house. So how your everyday life is planned, how you're getting things done, your routine, you're really on it and you're not lacking in anything. So it's giving you a lot of focus, laser sharp focus to accomplish a lot in your everyday life and tick off your goals. So that's a really good, nice, positive. There could also be a lot of focus on taking care of yourself, mind, body, soul, and spirit. So Leo rising, that's December in a nutshell. There's much more clarity in December. There's much more ease and there's room to relax. But that second week of December, Mars in Capricorn, the Sun in Capricorn, Venus in Capricorn, they're really pushing us forward and providing us with more stamina and momentum. Now, your horoscope for 2026 is on the way. I will be releasing your annual horoscope on December, so make sure you subscribe and click on the notification bell so you don't miss when I drop that episode. You can also listen to these episodes on Apple Podcast and Spotify if you want to listen on the go, especially without Mars in Capricorn and you being on the go. And I will see you very soon. Happy holidays, take care, and see you in your 2026 horoscope.